A pre-Easter miracle to end Mad March saw Tohakuryu herring into May on a run of 6 straight wins, the best form in Division 2. 6 promptly became 7 with a trademark sidestep and pushdown of Takakento on day 1, but Tohakuryu would lose 2 of his next 3, both to men he'd beaten at the back end of March. His wins on day 3 over Chiyo Otori and on day 5 over Chura no Umi were both against injured men, one of whom pulled out and the other of whom should have. Starting with day 6, believe it or not, I'm about to show you different bouts. They just tend towards a familiar pattern. Some might call this anti-sumo, a rejection of all forward-moving principles and instinctive embrace of the backward step and dodge, built upon a deliberately out-of-sync tachi-ai. The sumo purist's problem is, it's within the rules, and it works. Kyokutaisei was dragged down with a swerve on day 7, and a sluggish Chiyo no Umi, ultimately demoted, was given matador treatment before being forced to watch hopscotch in the dohyo sand. Even Tohakuryu needs some variation though, and to his credit, he uses his brain well to catch people out. Ichi Yamamoto, a fellow expert puller, tends to come in with arms high and raised. And that's when you make your dash underneath. That 7th win of May made it 13 from 15 overall. Thus title-winning form, and hence this extra shot of him on day 10 in case he won something. Daishoho, though, was especially keen to see justice delivered. And by rising in tandem, sticking to oblique stance and watching him fully while minimizing movement, only lightly pushing up from below, Daishoho sent Tohakuryu packing. Yutakayama needed a functional right arm to do the same. Ergo he couldn't, despite setting up diagonally to counter angled attack. And on day 12, Tohakuryu proved that not all reverse movement is ugly. With a fine scoop throw that even had his foe inwardly applauding. He is skillful at what he does, we must admit. But should a title really be won in this way? Day 13 was his chance to tie for the 2nd division lead. But Chiyo-no-o made sure to hammer the right shoulder the moment the pull was tried, then spear with his own right and propel himself forward just before the pull was finished. And Tokushoryu, watching that one at ringside, taught his own lesson on day 14, refusing to stoop, switching smoothly from southpaw to orthodox, and almost punching him off the ring, perhaps in response to the face shot. Those straight defeats seemed like the moment when the class clown is finally caught flicking ink on the teacher's shirt and suitably punished. But the following day he was back to trying his anti-sumo luck, as unrepentant as ever. And while an eclectic mix of styles only adds to the sumo spectacle, I look forward indeed to a growing second division crusade against this form of anti-sumo next time.